Hello everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about text editor. In Linux operating system, there are various types of text editor we use for to edit a file or to write a script or to create some code in the form of bash file, Python file, Perl file, HTML file, PHP file, text file. Any file we can create with the help of text editors. So what are the different types of text editor available in the Linux operating systems? So broadly it categorized in two types. One is called as a graphic text editor. Another we called as a console, that is command line text editor. So we'll talk about few text editor in this tutorial. Let's talk about VI editor. So once we hit the command VI, so it will say VI improved. So VI improved is called as VIM. So if you wanna use the improved one, we can use the command VIM. All right, and VIM is an open source and freely distributable. That means no need to pay any license fees, no need to pay any cost to get this software. So it's an open source and available for everyone. And here important commands are written. So if you type help command, you will get all option. If you wanna type Q command, it will exit from your current window. So let's see how we operate. So we have very important thing to note here. If you give VI and some file name, let's say example zook underscore k. So this is my file name. So if I hit enter, it will create zook underscore k, right? But for that we have to save this file. Like for example, if you are in the Microsoft Notepad, you return 100 line of code and finally you say cancel. You do not want to save, right? So that file is going to not be created in the Windows operating system. Same thing in the Linux operating system as well. You write a code and finally you say Q, I do not want to save. File will not get created. If you say WQ, your file gonna save with the help of WQ. Let's see that. Now, if you see here, very important thing to note, here you are saying that new file. What it means? It means this file is not exit at this location, that is your current working directory. All right. Now, I cannot write anything here, right? Because it will not allow us. So what we have to do? We have to press I key. So I for insert. So now we are moved from command line mode to insert mode. So when you have to come out from insert mode, we have to press escape key at the corner of the keyboard. All right. So when we press escape key, it will again come into the command line mode. So here, if you see, nothing is written like replace insert. That means we are completely in command line mode. All right. So in command line mode, we can have a shortcut to operate, but we cannot write any text paragraph over here in command line mode. So straightforward, if you want to move from command line mode to insert mode, we have to press I key. All right, now we are into the insert mode. I will write, this is my first VI file created. All right, Linux is very, very good and I am learning it, right? So you can write a number of lines like this, and finally if you wanna save it, we have to press escape key and press WQ, save and quit. So once you save and exit, it will come out and you can read this file with the help of cat command as well. Excuse me for that. All right, so this is my VI file created, and Linux is very, very good. I'm learning. So this is what we have written. But here, if you see here, we have some spacing because we have given some blank lines. All right. Now, if you wanna re-edit that file, we can again go and let's say example, I do not want this line. What we can do? Now, if you look at, we are into the command line mode. In command line mode, there is a shortcut to delete the lines. Just press D. D. You have to press 2 times DD. So it will delete a line. Let's say example, I have to delete this line. I am pressing DD 2 times. It will delete the line. DD, delete the line. Again, I have to undo it. I can press U. Just press U. It will undo it. Right? Again, you want to delete D. So in this way, we can delete and again undo with the help of U. Please make sure we should be in the command line mode. We should not move into the insert mode, because this all command, that is DD or U, will not work in insert mode. How will cross check whether we are in the command line or insert mode? Just see here. If it is here, no insert, no replace is written, your key will not work in the command line. That means you are in the command line mode. So if you are in the insert mode, whatever you type, like DD, it will type here because you are in the insert mode. Oh, let's do the backspace and come in the command line mode. Let's, for example, I have to open a new line at this moment. So I just press a small O. It will open a new line. Open a new line means start a new line, and automatically it will went into the insert mode. So here I will write my next line. Wow, I am very happy today. All right. So this is what we have written the next line. I have just press the enter key. Now, for example, I have to come out, skip. I want to save this. WQ. But here, remember this thing. First, we have to write the colon. In which mode we are writing? Do we writing in the insert mode like this? Like this, it will not going to work, because in insert mode we cannot write WQ with a colon. So always we have to make sure we should be in command line mode, and we should press W. If I just press W, it will gonna save it. Whatever changes we have made, it's got saved successfully. Let's say example, I have written next line. This is my test file. And I decided I do not want to save it. I will say Q and I will come out. But it says you've done multiple changes. So operating system or VI editor is get confused whether we want to overwrite or not. So in that case, you ask to overwrite forcefully. So press exclamation. So it will, in your case, we are not gonna save it. So it will just come out and last change will not save. All right. Now say zoop underscore k to read the file. See, the last line is not there. Why? Because we made only Q. We have not asked to save by using W. Right? For example, if I write again the same line, this is my first file, and now this time we want to save it. Q, W, and exclamation to forcefully. In this case, if it is not saving, normally in that case we can use it, or if we use always, no problem. Now we can see the changes. Zoom underscore k. Now everything is working fine. So what we learn? We learn to open a file or to create a file with the help of VI. If file name not exist, it will create. If file exists, it will edit the same file like this. We have learned how to move from command mode to insert mode by pressing insert key. Again, to come back from insert mode to command mode, escape key. All the commands work in the command line mode. All right. How to save the file? We have to go in the last line mode. This mode is also having a name. It's called as last line mode. So once you press colon in command line mode, that means you are in the last line mode. Last line mode also have the multiple command that we are going to learn later on. But we have learned a very important command to come out Q and to save W, to perform both save and to come out or exit. We can press WQ exclamation, it will save and quit the file. Now, let us open this file with VIM. What is VIM? Is improved one. So whatever you will write, you will get the colorful, right? For example, now here we are not writing any very important script. So that's the reason, like for example, if I write echo colon, this is my test file, something like this, and I'll just come out. All right, so it will. So in VIM, you will get more option like colorful if you're writing a script or if you're writing code. But moreover, any editor we can use. But apart from this, we have another important editor called as Nano. So we can use the Nano also to operate on file. Let's say example this one. So what we did, instead of writing vi or vim file name, we have written nano space file name. So here it's give the file name zook underscore k, and the version of this nano editor is 2.3.1. And here it says total number of line at this moment you have 5 lines, and here we have the pretty good shortcuts. Like for example, if you want to just come out, so you have to press exit. So you make it surprise, yo, I am exiting the file but I have not saved the changes. No worry, it will ask you later on to save the changes. Like for example, if I write something here, no need to write the insert key to go inside, again pressing the escape key to come out. It's not a problem here. So let's say example, if I'm writing uh, this line I have edited from nano editor. Okay, so something like this, we have written a message, and now we'll press Control X. Now here it will ask why to save the changes, no to do not save the changes, Control C to cancel it. At this moment we want to save it, we'll press Y. The file name do you want to keep the same, say okay, enter, it will come out. Again we'll go, we'll read the file, oh yes, this line is edited. All right, so in this way we can operate on nano editor also, and it's very simple. All right, if you press Control X and there is no changes, it will not ask for yes or no, because nano is very smart, understand there is no change, so no need to display the message yes and no. All right, now let us learn shortcuts of VI editor. For example, you want to cut the 4 lines. All right, so we can do 4 cc, so 4 line is cut, and now you want to paste at here, just press P, it will paste. Now how we cut, again we'll learn. Just say we want to cut only 1 line, cc, 1 line is cut. Now it by default come in the insert mode. Please make sure you are in the command mode by pressing escape key and go there where you want to paste it. I want to paste here, just press P. All right, so how to cut, just press cc. If you want to cut number of lines, just press number, that is 4 cc, something like that. And to paste, just press Y. This was about cut and paste. Now I want to copy it. Y to copy. Now this line will not cut, it will paste. You can paste multiple times once you copy, right? Let's say example, I want to copy 10 lines. So I will say 10 Y. So here it will say 10 line yanked. Yanked means copied. So I will come down here, I want to paste it. I will say paste. So it will keep pasting the 10 lines. All right. Now we want to delete 10 lines. I will say delete. Oh, it's not deleting. Why? Because your cursor is here, and from that cursor position there is no 10 lines available, right? So if I come here and if I ask here 10 delete, it will delete the file. All right. So in this way we can copy and paste. Let's say example, I want to just replace some words, right? So that also we can do by using a seed. How we can do that? So to do that, let's say example, we want to replace the word first with the second. So we'll say colon %s, and we'll write the first word which we want to replace is first, and we want to replace with second. All right, and globally. Globally means where all the words in the file. So you can check that all the word of first is replaced with the second. All right. Let's say example. I wanna use same command to replace all the I word with you. So we'll say colon. After that, we'll say percent s, and my first word to search is I, and that is capital. And I want to replace with you. If you type G, it will replace globally. And if you want to first check it, whether you want to do, maybe you want to skip for these two lines and rest of the line you want to replace. So you can type C. Now it will ask, right? You can see that highlighter where you have I, all the word is replacing. Now if you say here no, N, it will skip. No, no, N means no. All right. If you press I, that is Y. Yes, yes. So you can see that these are the words which we have not replaced, and the rest of the word is replaced, right? For example, I want to set how many lines are there. So I will say set NU, that's it. So this is for only view. It's not making any changes in the file. Let's say example, you have the big file and you want to communicate the error which is you are getting on the line number. So how will count it? One way is to simply say set space NU. You will get the line number, and you can see that all line numbers. All right. And to save and quit, we can simply say W space WQ and exclamation. That's, we can read the file and we can see the changes. Here we go. All right. Thank you so much for watching this.